Welcome to another segment of Authentically Speaking. I'm your gracious host, Sean Tyree. We do things a little bit different with these segments. We stray away from the analysis. Now we talk about more so the ethics. Now, today's topic, it's going to be a tough one. And not necessarily tough in terms of we can't talk about it, but it's tough because what's always tough when you discuss with people? It's going to be a race topic, race related. And one thing about my channel, we're going to speak truth. All right. And if you're new to this channel, it's God first. We're independent thinkers. We do away with the victim mentality. We can discuss facts, but we can always debate opinions. Now, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have seen this video regarding a Houston officer that was recording herself after she got into a situation wherever she was out at, some bar, whatever the case may be, but she definitely got online and spewed a lot of hate or hateful words. And obviously we got to go over it, especially because she's a law enforcement officer or former at this point, but we definitely want to get to the video.
This officer is under investigation after she posted a racist rant on social media.
The police department confirms Officer Ashley Gonzalez has been relieved of duty. A warning here, the video, it is disturbing, and we are only sharing just a portion of it.
Megan Reyna live downtown with the backlash from the community as well as the police department. Megan?
Yeah, well, the community is obviously very upset, but my sources with Houston police tell me that her fellow officers are deeply disturbed. Now, right now, Gonzalez is suspended of her duties. She has to stay at home with no badge, no gun, as police here fully investigate.
The amount of times that I will always and forever say that I hate.
This is video of what police say appears to be their officer, Ashley Gonzalez, going on a racist rant. The Instagram post was clipped and shared by community activist Dr. Candace Matthews Monday night. The officer is heard saying a racial slur at least 25 times. Since the post has gone viral, Gonzalez has been relieved of duty.
Also from Houston, Ashley Gonzalez.
Sources with Houston police tell us Gonzalez graduated from the academy in January of 2024, and in the social media video references being in the Marines.
I felt like I was back in the Marine Corps.
The president of the Houston chapter of the NAACP, Bishop James Dixon, says he was shocked when he saw the video.
That's a sick mindset, and it's violence waiting to happen.
According to the Houston Police Department's general order, officers must comply with the code of ethics that mentions acting without prejudices. And they have a social media policy that prohibits them from posting anything that would harm the reputation of the department or city.
Let's start a dialogue and let's re-engage officers as to how we see people in this very diverse community that we live in.
The HPOU president, Douglas Griffith, said in his statement, quote, "In no way does the HPOU or its leadership condone or tolerate racist behavior from any of our officers," end quote. District 8 Councilwoman Amy Peck, who oversees the Public Safety Committee, says she understands the concerns over how this officer may have acted while off duty.
We have many safety measures in place to make sure that if something like this happens, that they will be held accountable and we can go back and look at all of these cases.
One of those safety measures is an independent oversight committee for the police department that's by city council. Now, Councilman Peck told me that they're going to wait until police here finish their investigation before they think about starting an investigation of their own. Meanwhile, just in the last hour, we were able to confirm that the Gonzalez had served 4 years with the Marines. Reporting live downtown, Megan Reyna, KHOU 11 News.
Certainly not heard the last of this story. Megan Reyna with the update. Thank you.
Now, they didn't show the full video, but I'm definitely going to show the full video. And hopefully TMZ kind of allows it, because TMZ is where I saw it, where it came across my feed. And you'll be able to see exactly start to finish what led to the rant that just went on. Now, I definitely want to say this. 4 years on, you're still a rookie practically. And even though she was in the military, especially a Marine there, I'm pretty sure she had other police that she hung out with, different colors, different races, and people that she hung out with in her bunks, barracks, whatever the case may be. Guarantee that she had different races other females that she was with. going through boot camp. You should already know, right? Code of ethics and law enforcement, quote unquote, paramilitary, a lot has changed over the years, but nevertheless, the code of ethics is pretty much dang near the same as far as never make the department look bad, never make the uniform look bad, and definitely hold yourself accountable for your actions in uniform and out of uniform. So you're never off. You're still on. And that's for any job, basically, right? Because you know how many people got fired over the course of several years, or even just in general for their actions or the conduct they did outside of work. So we heard the clip there, but let's hear it in its entirety, what led to this viral moment.
Amount of times that I will always and forever say that I fucking hate niggers. Oh my god, I fucking hate niggers. Like I hate y'all. Like you, like I don't. Oh, we were slaves this entire. I don't give a. But like for a reason, you guys were slaves. You guys don't know anything better than the fucking skill. Like oh my fucking god, like I was literally eating food with my friend.
So without getting too emotional, all right, I'm deciphering what started or what was the cause of this rant. No excuses, but follow me. It's leading to a deeper topic. All right. So clearly this started the rant from somebody stole her purse. Whoever stole her purse happened to be black. And clearly this led to a rant. Now, when you hear the rant, I want you to be honest. What do you hear in that rant? Right. And this is the bigger topic I'm talking about. So she's clearly used this word before. She's used the NA. We'll say NA, right? She used NA before. We know what the N, we know what the ends with the A. So no confusion with that. She's using the NA. And then the person she's referring to, whoever stole her purse, she's using the ER at the end. So we got NA and NER. So that's I want you to pick up on it. NA, NER. Now we'll continue with that.
Oh my god, like, I don't know, por Dios, por gracias de fucking Dios, I had my fucking wallet next to me, like, my whole purse, and those, like, that little fucking small ass shit decided not to fucking steal my fucking wallet. Oh my god, I would have grabbed my heel and, like, whooped the out of that nigga's ass. But, like, whatever, right? But, no or nothing, y'all don't know how good it felt to say like out loud, like goddamn, like oh my god, I felt like I was back in the Marine Corps. Like I kid you not, I don't know what the fuck came over me. I grabbed that by the neck and I was like, come here, you fucking. And oh my god, like I felt like the world just stopped. Like it was just peace. Like I don't know. And then he was just like even I in my head I was like, damn, te pasaste, because I called him a fucking dog. Like imagine the downtown were there, they could have beaten my ass. And then he like stops like, you did not just call me a fucking. I was like, you're a. I was like, oh my god, like you're a fucking and I called you a like world peace. And I was like, what the are you gonna possibly say? Like, are you gonna call 911 because I called you a no, right? Oh my god, I don't know. This didn't record, but it was like I'm kind of glad it didn't record because it was like me expressing how much I hated black people after this. Like, dog, like, let me get a black person on a 911 call tomorrow, especially. You're going to jail.
And that's what did it. Right then and there. All right. The words, it goes from NA, NER, and then just total, all right, black people in general. And then she says she's going to use her police powers in order to make whatever arrest she's going to do. Let me stop this. Let me stop this sharing real quick. So right then and there, you heard that last part. So she was using NA, NER, then she went to black folks, generalities, and then she's going to use her police powers, quote unquote police powers, that whoever black person she stops. And now you get the abuse of powers, right? So no defense at what she's saying. Rightfully so. You're getting you're out of there. That's not what you need in police work. All right. And of course, like these young kids today, what do? They get on these social media and they just spew whatever, thinking there's no consequences. Yes, we are in America. You can say whatever you want for the most part, right? Freedom of speech doesn't mean you have freedom of consequences. We all know that term, but this is something different. So this is where, and this is just me, this is just my opinion on this. All right. And you can let me know, maybe I'm seeing something different. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm seeing something different. Racism is always a big conundrum to me. Because think about it. Some of the biggest racists have served this country in the military. And they fought and died for this country. And this country has also led to so many different changes. So in a way, it's like an oxymoron. You hate something, but yet you fought for it to give us our freedoms. And I'm saying people of color, right? So you hate something, but you still fought to give us our freedoms. I love that oxymoron for that type of situation, because we're leading to a better situation in this country, whether you believe it or not. And if you know you got parents that are still alive that that went through the civil rights era, if your parents are born in the 40s, or even 50s, they went through something, and their time versus our time is drastically different. But I want to lead to this. This is the main topic, main point of this. For me, like I said, this is just me. All right. I'm in my 40s now. I'm 40 actually. And I would say roughly over 20 years now, I haven't used the NA for anything, NER for anything. It's something that I noticed, right? And it's bothersome to me. And maybe it's our generation that caused this issue, or maybe it's the generation before. But if you have grandparents still alive right now, stick with me here. I guarantee you, there is no time this whole so-called given passes. I know you know about it. Where they're like, oh, if you're Latino, Hispanic, Asian, okay, pretty much any minority, where they say, oh, I could say the NA, right? They're giving NA passes. Why? Why is that even a thing? You hear celebrities, comedians, entertainers, whatever the case may be. Like I said, this is my opinion, but if you know what I'm talking about, be honest about this. When did pass? Never would I ever give somebody a pass. I don't even like using the word anymore to begin with. I want you to be honest. I guarantee you right now, our grandparents would never say, oh yeah, I'll give this person a pass just because they're a minority. So what are we upset about? We're upset about the words she used, or obviously her using her police powers. If we're talking about her potentially using police powers, right, to commit racial discrimination, I'm behind you 100%. But if we're talking about the inflammatory words she's using, then she's just going off what she's heard or listened to, because she's in her 20s. What do you hear now? Be honest. What do you hear now? They say it's different. There's a difference between Black person and a NER. There's a difference between NEA and NER. And don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you what to say, what you should say. It's just me, right? And I'm just asking the question right now. When did passes start? And when did this separation become a thing where it say, oh, you're NER or you're NA? I know you heard it. Be honest. I know you heard it. She is just following suit from pretty much what you hear on a daily basis, practically. Any entertainer, any comedian, whatever genre you put it in, even right now, social media, you hear it. I'm this, I'm not an NA, I'm not an NER, or I'm a NA, but I'm not an NER. Oh, we can say NEA because, we cool, but we don't say NER. Come on, man. I want y'all to be honest about that. Like I said, I don't use it, right? I got rid of that in my 20s when I start seeing that I could see the difference. When we start putting things out there on social media, what are the old terms that your grandparents used to say, right? If you had grandparents that you grew up around, grandmother, grandfather, both, or even one, whatever the case may be, someone that was of an elder that spent a different time frame, a different generation that we come from right now in today's generation, right? Don't go out and embarrass us, right? What we do, we keep it in-house. What's in-house don't belong in the outside world. But everything that's in-house is on the outside world, right? And I see it right now. It's pretty much the NA, NER, NA is pretty much a minority word. To me, when I started seeing it young growing up, it was pretty much a minority word at this time. Everybody was saying NA because all these passes from certain people was given, and I don't understand it. So for me, the NANER, that's just such a loose term to me. But I don't use it. I'm not going to refer to anybody that looks like me like that. But that's just me. And once again, I want to reiterate back to the original point of this. What this former officer did and said, the inflammatory words, no pass, no excuse. Her wanting to discriminate using her police powers, no pass, no excuse. All right, wrong on all levels. But the deeper topic of conversation that I also want to throw in there, right? When did passes start giving out? Why is it still a thing? So that's my take on it. Once again, I don't tell people what to say, right? It's a free country. My feelings don't get involved with it like that. Not to the point where it's going to get me, losing my livelihood. So for anybody that is racist, as long as you're not impeding my livelihood or impeding my family or impeding my movement around throughout this earth, it doesn't bother me. We'll say this: if they are in this field, all right, of law enforcement, there's never any place for it. And if you do hold that in your heart, right, it's not godly. And all I can do is pray for you. And even though you feel how you feel for whatever reason, my color or otherwise, as long as you do your job, you can say whatever you want in the privacy of your own home. And with that, know the Lord is the light and the way of the truth. And I'll see you next time.